Well, at this point, we're only discussing what we could maybe at least put together as fact, and it's all fact. There's no lie here as far as I'm concerned, and as far as God's concerned, that's the best part of it. My name is Pino, and I was born in northern New Mexico. I was on my way to the hospital when I was born, Las Vegas to be exact, but there in Romeroville, there was on the old road, because the new I-25 wasn't there yet, so as we were going into Las Vegas to be, so I was going to be born, well, I decided to come out a little bit sooner, so the ambulance had to pull over, and it pulled over under this tree right next to the road, and that's where I took my first breath. And in my mind and in my heart, for everything that's happened in my world, the good Lord has, our destinies are already predestined by God, as far as what the Bible says and as far as what I feel, because I feel that's what's happened to me. So anyway, when I was born 66 years ago, I was born under a tree, going to Las Vegas. And the good Lord saw that tiny first little breath that I took, and He said, I'm King of Kings, and that first little breath that I see there will become Gilly, King of Chile. To me, I wasn't aware of anything, and to this day, it's been what's been happening for the last 28 or so years. So anyway, I was born under a tree, and it just so happened to be a very popular hanging tree. 40 to 50 people were hung on that tree, cattle rustlers, and it's still alive, and it's still right there by the road. And out of 50 people that may have been losing their lives, I was the only one that was born, to my knowledge. I was the only one that had life under that tree, whereas others lost their lives, which is kind of neat in a way, but sad for them, good for me. But anyway, that's kind of how my little story starts. So I ran trains. I was an employee for the Santa Fe Railroad for 20 some odd years. And I was running trains, and when you're working railroad, you're married to the railroad. So if you think you want to get married to somebody else, that's not really a good idea, because your wife or your family is going to come second, because the railroad comes first. And I just put the railroad first because that's what my duties were. And I did a fine job. I enjoyed myself. 45 to 50 bucks an hour. That's a nice pay to somebody who's single and having a good time. I even had right out of the Air Force. I was out of the Air Force, went to college, so I go back in as an officer with the Air Force. And then my dad, being a railroader, I asked him one year, I says, hey Dad, I could use summer employment because we needed summer employment to get us over the summer. So then he got me on with the railroad, and before I knew it, I was already running trains. 3 years later, I was already offered a position to where I could run trains for the railroad, and I was enjoying the heck out of it. So I gave up on wanting to go back to the Air Force, because I was doing a fine job running trains and having a good old time, and I figured, why make one happy when you can make them all happy? So I had 3 ladies living with me, which was okay in my books, because I was a single man having fun. I wasn't offending anybody, but obviously the good Lord must have seen this, and He came and He says, Gil, you're not even Mormon, you're not Arab, but what are you doing? We need to straighten this out before I have to straighten you out. So shortly thereafter, Santa Fe merged with Southern Pacific, and I was able to sell my seniority. It just so happened that there was a window of opportunity there, and the good Lord took advantage of that, and I just followed suit. And I was able to sell my seniority for $50,000, which enabled me to come down here to Hatch. My mom was from Las Vegas, but it was too cold for her, so we came down here. She loved it out here, and I'm one of 12, and I'm the only one that took it upon myself to give up my world to be here for Mom. Not because I was a mother's boy, but because the good Lord said, do your duties as a son, and I did it to His rule. And I'm thankful to God for what I was able to do for my mom and for myself, because I became a better person. And now, I took care of my mom and my little sister for 25 years. I put my mom to rest 2 years ago, 2 days after Mother's Day. She was 90 years old and she lived a very lovely life. And I was blessed by being able to bond with Mom as God as our glue, and that was a blessing. So to me, that was the blessing. And when God saw me take my first breath and He said, I'm King of Kings, and that little breath right there will be Gilly, King of Chile. I had no idea. I'm sure my mom didn't even have any idea that she was going to name me Gilbert, which she did. So my name is Gilbert, and it's short for Gilly, short for Gilbert, and it rhymes with Chile. So that's kind of how I ended up into the Chile world. And to this day, I'm very pleased with what I'm doing because the good Lord has my back, and I'm right there. And I don't mean to be a perfect individual, but the good Lord guides me in what I got to do. And my mom always used to say, Gil, stay focused in God's ways, be at peace, and stay at peace with God, and you'll be a very happy and successful individual. And to this day, it's happened, and I'm still experiencing it, and it's a blessing to be able to say those things and feel it from my heart, but it's only because my mom and the good Lord allows me to feel it. And if I can feel it from a power that big, then I can actually say, I will one of these days become Gilly, King of Chile.
That's session one, and we will continue with another clip maybe tomorrow. If you haven't donated to the fund, hopefully you're inspired by this video, and you will click over and help the family out and help us get a plaque for Gilly. And we really want to try to keep the store open, so we want to make sure that we can help the family do that. So make sure you click over and donate whatever you can. $10, it doesn't matter. Just anything helps.